What's up, everybody? So, I want to talk to y'all today about never giving up, on your dream. Never giving up on pretty much a goal. Never giving up on life. It's a lot of things that we may go through and that we don't understand that sometimes. That's being like, see, things don't happen for a reason. Everything always got its purposes. We all experience like ups and downs in our life, but it seems like most people experience a down in something that they may probably take the wrong way most of the time, when it's truly like every experience in your life you should be thankful for. But some experiences lead to like regrets. Some experiences lead to wishing we woulda, coulda, shoulda. When you just take that information that you took from that experience and be able to move. You'll be able to move through probably a similar experience, or if not, be able to share it with somebody else, that may be having the same situation or circumstance. We all came into life to be free, to live abundant, to be able to experience like love and have feelings and emotion for certain things that we want to have in our life. And sometimes these things can be taken for granted because we don't know what we got until it's gone. See, you can see life probably like mysterious roads. You gotta know which way to go sometimes. And yeah, it may be hard, like, to let one certain path or one certain cycle go, because we so used to being comfortable. Like, we so used to being comfortable nowadays, it's hard for us to even like try to shake out of the old sometimes, to shed out of the old skin and find something new that might work better in our favor. It's just always the unknown is always what we fear, is what we're afraid of. And some experiences, probably not supposed to be experienced at the time. It depending on like your frequency vibration, or like even the people or places you hanging around. It's only for so long that you hang around this certain place or this certain people that you gonna probably even start picking up some of their baggages, start picking up some of their energy that they dishing out, because some people like to put their problems off on others, that eventually you might even manifest a certain situation in your life, depending on what it is, if it resonates, with you at the time, that you ain't even supposed to experience because of the fact that you've been hanging around this place or these people for so long. It's all about knowing how to move. I ain't saying that some things you cannot experience, whatever. It's a balance to everything. You got to find your balance in between the things you like to do, between your responsibilities, between your needs and your wants. It's always a balance. It's a two-sided coin, whatever, but we favor like the things that we like to enjoy so much sometimes, to where it becomes addictive. It becomes a habit. It becomes routine. And us being just human, whatever, we don't even know the harm that we're doing to ourselves sometimes. And I know this not happened to me like a lot in life, but growing up, through my life and understanding. See, I always took the I call it the wrong road or the bad road, and I experienced a lot throughout my life. Just in the past 10 years, even just a negative circumstance filtering out whatever through my life that I had to overcome throughout the year or whatever. And it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? That some people will find it to be because of the fact I can like live to tell the stories upon the things that I done experienced. And I don't want that for like everybody, you know. I want people to be able to pinpoint what's not working for them, pinpoint the things that is only like here for a minute to enjoy, and let it go when it's time. Us being like human though, and not understanding our spiritual selves and the spiritual sides to things when things like this be happening, and the spirit world, your spirit guides and the angels be trying to send messages throughout the physical realm to pinpoint or dictate the things that is approaching in your space that you need to be conscious of, to try to shake out of, try not to be so much in it at the time. We don't even like take heed to these things, and I can speak for myself on this because of the fact how low I was vibrating, whatever. And so I just want to say that people should start being more in tune and more in touch with themselves and start to figure out what's not working on right in their life, where they planting bad seeds in their life to manifest certain situations or circumstances against them. Because like I say, everything is probably not meant to be experienced for you, not meant to be experienced for your travels throughout this physical realm. I done grown a lot, you know, as a spiritual being in this physical, to come to understanding myself in this world throughout this whole year. And now I feel like I'm at the point to where I can share my experiences that I had throughout this year. And hopefully I can help someone, help others, because I'm here. We all here initially to help each other, whatever, to help ourselves and to help each other and to serve humanity, whatever, to make this world a better place. And this is like what the world is going to right now because of the age of Aquarius. Is like increasing its energies and coming into its for a stance now. And I feel like I'm a part of this growth on the earth to help raise this frequency vibration and dish out this positive energy to others, whatever, who understand their spiritual paths, who understanding themselves, and to help bring a balance back between the physical realm of the masculine and the feminine energy, but also to like build a better place for us to live, and also to fulfill my purposes on this earth. But I can't do it by myself, you know what I'm saying? We all can't do it without each and every one, you know. And that's anybody who you resonating in life with, to the ones you even probably fell out with. Don't hold grudges. It's not good to hold grudges. It's not even good to have like negative feelings of emotion of a memory, like every time you come across it, whatever. And we all fall short of these things because as soon as we reminisce about something or somebody or a place that did us wrong, we go back to talking shit about it. We go back to saying, like, for instance, if we go to a restaurant and they messed up our food or whatnot, and so we always talking shit about this restaurant and how they messed up our food. We don't like going to them. So we're going to try to duck and dodge probably like that place or whatever because of the fact, the one or two times they messed up on your order. But holding on to the memory of what you experienced, whatever, and you sharing it like with others, you sending that energy and you sending that vibration and frequency to each and every person that you probably been around, and they probably speak about this place because it's so popular. And so, therefore, y'all probably end up going somewhere. It can be anywhere that you probably can get something to eat, but you always having a negative thought about just a certain place that messes up your order, messes up your food, whatever. You're going to end up manifesting whatever somewhere next that you go to, and and these motherfuckers that you ain't ever been to end up fucking up your order even more. But the next person shit probably be right on point, and you wondering why, like, well, damn, you ain't never been here before, but they just sit right here and screwed up your order again. It could have been something very simple. It's just the fact that you holding on to that memory that you end up like building another space or another cloud to be able to manifest whatever, depending on how much energy you don't put into it, and end up manifesting another circumstance that you experience another negative thing. And we should be like more filtering and speaking more positive upon our experiences and not taking it in a harsh way. I ain't saying like every experience we want to be able to shake out the feelings and emotion of it being negative, but to be able to look back at that memory and be like, okay, we learned a certain thing from it, then we can just always have it there for a memory, not holding on, you know what I'm saying, to that same feeling of emotion to when it was present, to be able to detach, or at least to try to detach our emotion, our feeling from how this place may did us, you know what I'm saying. Then you will be able to understand, okay, you'll start seeing now that you go places and stuff, just if you even try, now you go places and stuff, now you starting to realize like, oh, it's starting to be on point. It might even be better, you know what I mean? It's just, you gotta be more conscious, aware about what you thinking sometimes, you know, how you feeling sometimes about people, places, and things, you know, how you even correlate yourself to anything, you know, being around anybody to see if this a healthy relationship you dealing with a certain person, a certain group, a certain place, you know what I'm saying? The relationships, whatever, your desires is a motherfucker. Depending on what you desire in this world, we all gonna desire something because it's part of the flesh. But you should be able to reach a point in your life to where you need to understand that desires will bring you down. You know, desires will drag you down. You need to be able to detach from certain desires in your life, whatever, in order for you to basically really to get out of this world, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't like to be here. Some people want to go back to feel like, I guess they from a different planet, want to go back to a different planet, want to lead life, you know what I'm saying? When you need to understand, you ain't gonna never really leave out of here completely. I don't care if you commit suicide, you will be tethered back down into the physical realm to deal with your karma. That's why you must be aware of how you treat others, how you treat anything in the world, whatever. Now, I ain't saying, like, if a motherfucker do you wrong, whatever, you gotta forgive them. Hell, fuck nah. You know what I'm saying? It was done wrong, it was done, whatever. But you just don't forgive anybody, especially somebody who probably killed your mom or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain people you forgive, but forgiveness and love is like two other things that's played out into this world into the wrong way. Like, it's played too wrong to the point that it's so dangerous to even say these words and to have these feelings upon these words that you got to be careful who you saying you love and you saying who you in love with or who you forgiving, you know what I mean? Forgiveness is not always the right thing to do, I feel like. You can't forgive everything, whatever, because then you going to be into too much of your passive state, too much into your feminine energy. You can't keep taking and putting up with people bullshit or putting up with things in the world, whatever, without having like a immaculate stand on it, whatever. Being immaculate is like another way of being stubborn, whatever. Being able to say no, like knowing and no. Like knowing your no's, like no as in N-O and knowing, like in K-N-O-W. The power of the no, you know what I mean? The power of the know. Know is knowledge. Throughout that knowledge, whatever you knowing, you will be able to say no to a certain person, place, or thing whenever something similar might try to arrive again. Now you know from your first experience or your second experience upon this thing, now you know what to say next time that it might try to come back at you, which is no. N-O. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all for a second, you know what I mean? Trying to fulfill and help. I'm here to help, provide anything. I'm Keymix, your cosmic collector, and I love y'all out there. Yeah, so just remember this message, you know what I mean? Like, don't be too attached to your emotions and feelings and upon your memories, whatever. Sometimes you gotta learn how to put them bitches on the shelf. Sometimes you gotta learn how to detach from them. But besides that, I'll be back at y'all with more videos. Y'all be easy.